The spots on the sun have reached 15 times the size of the Earth. It will bombard our planet. The spots are so large that they even affect the sun's vibration. Giant spots can also open fiery canyons on the sun's surface where plasma waves rise. Two groups of sunspots, the largest and most intense seen in more than a decade, have been observed on the star's near-Earth side. This spot indicates a storm bombardment of Earth that could last for several weeks. Regions on the sun where the magnetic force is very intense, and some heat is prevented from reaching the surface of the star are called sunspots. Because these spots are colder than their surroundings, they appear darker in telescopes. However, due to their intense magnetic field, sunspots are very active regions, so explosions can occur frequently around here. As a result of these explosions, a jet of plasma called coronal mass ejection occurs. This causes radioactive plasma particles to travel through space and reach Earth. In this case, the particles are called a solar storm. The first group of sunspots, called AR-3490, arrived near Earth on November 18th. This was reportedly quickly followed by another batch of stains called AR-3491. These groups later split, giving rise to new stains, including AR-3494, AR-3495, AR-3496, and AR-3497. This created an archipelago of sunspots. According to experts, the area consisting of spots is so large that it even affects the way the sun vibrates. The width of the region is approximately 200,000 kilometers. In other words, at least 15 times the size of Earth. The spots are already erupting, spewing violent coronal mass ejections into space. However, experts warn that there may be many more of these explosions within a few weeks. Moreover, there are X-class explosions among the expected events. The most intense solar storms are categorized as Class 10. When charged particles ejected from the sun reach the Earth, they first interact with the magnetic field that surrounds the planet like a shield. The magnetic field is the main component that protects life on the planet by preventing the sun's radioactive particles from reaching the surface. These particles interacting with the magnetic field create aurora borealis in northern latitudes, producing unique landscapes. However, it can also disrupt GPS systems and radio waves, paralyzing communications on Earth. It also endangers the lives of astronauts working on orbiting space stations and can cause damage to satellites. Scientists state that explosions in the sun will gradually increase and reach their peak within a few years. Because the sun is currently in an active phase, every 11 years, the star completes a calm or stormy cycle and starts a new one. It is known that the sun entered its 25th cycle in 2019. The quieter of these cycles, that is, the periods when explosions and spots on the star decrease to a minimum, is called solar minimum. The phases in which sunspots increase and explosions become more frequent are called solar maximum. According to NASA, the star is currently going through an active period. Therefore, the formation of such giant spots on the sun is an expected situation. Scientists said that the number of spots on the sun could increase to 115 when the solar maximum phase reaches its peak in 2025. However, the number of spots has already exceeded this figure. According to data, the sun produced more than 160 spots in June alone. This is the highest number in more than 20 years. Based on this, astronomers believe that this cycle of the sun will be more active than expected.